The Rescue Team in the Storm. Once upon a time, a brave little capybara named Nokabi arrived at a bright seaside village. He wore a bright red warrior headband that matched his adventurous spirit. In his hand, he carried a magical golden hammer that glowed with a soft, warm light. The sun was shining, and the waves hummed a happy tune against the docks. Nokabi was greeted by his friend Pip, a friendly otter who wore a tiny fishing vest. Pip showed Nokabi the bustling market, where animals traded shells and shiny stones. "It's a perfect day for the fishing boats to be out," Pip squeaked happily, pointing toward the horizon. Suddenly, the sky turned a bruised shade of purple. The wind began to howl, and the happy waves grew into giant foaming walls of water. Pip looked at the dark horizon and gasped. "Oh no, the fishing boats are still out there. They can't get back through such a terrible storm." Nokabi knew he had to help. He reached into his pocket and pulled out his favorite toy, a small, blue block ninja named Bolt. Bolt was made of shiny plastic, with a yellow cylindrical head and C-shaped claw hands. "Don't worry," Nokabi whispered to the stormy sea. "We have a secret weapon." Nokabi placed the toy on a flat rock and raised his magical golden hammer high. With a gentle clink, the hammer tapped the top of the toy's head. Sparks of golden light showered over the plastic figure. Suddenly, the toy began to grow and grow until it was the size of a real hero. Life-sized Bolt was ready for action. His blue plastic suit shimmered, and the lightning symbols on his chest glowed bright white. With a mechanical whir, Bolt leaped into the air. He didn't need a boat. He flew straight into the heart of the dark clouds, moving like a blue streak of light. Inside the storm, Bolt found the villain responsible for the chaos, the Storm Master. He was a giant, swirling monster made of shadows and angry purple wind. The Storm Master roared, throwing bolts of dark energy at the ninja. Bolt dodged every blast with a quick, plastic click-clack of his joints. "It's time to clear the sky," Bolt shouted. He began to spin in a rapid circle, faster and faster. He became a shimmering lightning tornado, glowing with brilliant electric blue energy. The tornado collided with the Storm Master, breaking the dark clouds apart and turning the purple shadows into harmless mist. Back on the shore, the sun began to peek through the remaining clouds. Nokabi and Pip watched as the fishing boats finally emerged from the mist, sailing safely back to the docks. The village animals cheered and danced on the sand. The big, scary storm was finally over. Bolt flew down and landed softly next to Nokabi. With a final golden shimmer, the ninja shrunk back down until he was a tiny toy once again. Nokabi tucked Bolt safely back into his pocket and patted his golden hammer. The rescue team had saved the day, and now it was time for a nap.